Mega-evolution is based on false logic. False logic is everywhere in evolutionary literature. We provide examples below.
1. Affirming the consequent, i.e., fallacy of the converse. Theory T predicts observation O. O is observed. Therefore, T is necessarily true. Illustration. If an animal is a dog, then it has 4 legs. A cat has 4 legs. Therefore, a cat is a dog. Evolution believer. A dog has 4 legs. A cat has 4 legs. Therefore, they evolved by random chance and natural selection from a common ancestor.
We see this false logic everywhere by evolution believers.
2. The undistributed middle fallacy is also universal in evolutionary literature. Illustration. All students carry backpacks. My grandfather carries a backpack. Therefore, my grandfather is a student. Evolution believer. An ape has 5 fingers, and we do too. Therefore, apes and humans evolved by random chance and natural selection from a common ancestor. Evolution believers constantly look for similarities, as though mere likeness of any given trait equals evolutionary common ancestry. It does not. 3. Evolution believers assume evolution in the premises and then conclude evolution. That is called begging the question, assuming, in your premises, the conclusion, before you have demonstrated the conclusion. That is not science. However, it is the very root of Darwinian thinking. 4. The post hoc ergo propter hoc error. After this, therefore, because of this or from this. Post hoc ergo ex hoc, and similiter hoc ergo ex hoc. Looks like therefore comes from. In evolution, this translates to, this species looks something like a preceding species, therefore it descended from it. 5. The apophenia fallacy is the tendency to perceive meaningful connections between unrelated things. Evolution believers claim that selected similarities are proof of naturalistic common descent. 6. The pareidolia fallacy is the tendency for perception to impose a meaningful interpretation on a nebulous similarity. Evolution believers claim that selected similarities are proof of naturalistic common descent. 7. Circular reasoning. Seeing evolutionary links where there are none, only imagined based on the assumption of evolution. 8. Absurd extreme extrapolation. This is an absurd extrapolation when a relatively insignificant first event is suggested to lead to a more significant event, which in turn leads to a more significant event, and so on, until some ultimate, significant event is reached, where the connection of each event is not only unwarranted, and with each step it becomes more and more improbable. This describes the evolutionists' doctrine of macroevolution, major change across taxonomic boundary lines. E.g., alleged evolutionary changes like dinos to birds, fish to reptiles, primitive apes to man. 9. The fallacy of unwarranted extrapolation occurs when a phenomenon responsible for a few trivial local effects is read into great global phenomena, or when a generalized rule is concluded based on too few cases. That is literally the bread and butter of evolutionism. Evolution believer. We saw a mutation modify a butterfly wing color. Therefore, over millions of years, butterflies can become university professors. 10. The pseudo-Holmesian fallacy, i.e., false elimination fallacy. This occurs when some explanation is believed to be true on the basis that alternate explanations are not permitted. Evolutionists commit that fallacy every time they claim evolution is the only permitted explanation. Conclusion. 1. Mega-evolution is based on false logic. 2. Mega-evolution is nothing more than atheist religion, atheist creation myth, pretending to be science. Thanks to Gary Hitch for the core of the text above. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.